Alright, 10.1, start of chapter 10, which deals with probability. Section 1 here is outcomes and events. An experiment is the investigation that has varying results. Give you an example of flipping a coin. That could be considered an experiment. It has varying results and it has outcomes, possible results of the experiment. I flip a quarter. It could be heads, it could be tails. The event is a collection of one or more of the outcomes. If I repeatedly flip that coin, obviously I'm not going to get heads every time, I'm not going to get tails every time. Favorable outcomes is the outcome of a specific event. Let's say I want to flip a coin and get heads. Obviously, I'm trying to count how many times I get heads. That would be favorable outcomes of that event. Alright, let's look at rolling. This is a number cube. Really, it's a single dice. Single dice is called a die. I don't really like to say that word, so I'll probably just say a dice. Not really grammatically correct, but I think we'll be alright. What are the possible outcomes here? Obviously, there are 6 numbers on the dice, and the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What are the favorable outcomes of rolling an even number? Well, think of your even numbers there. They would be 2, 4, and 6. And last question, what are the favorable outcomes of rolling a number greater than 5? The only favorable outcome would be obviously just the number 6. So there's just an example of looking at what outcomes are and what favorable outcomes are. Obviously, when it comes to favorable outcomes, you're after more of a specific thing than just the basic possible outcomes that you could have. Alright, here's another example of a spinner. It says how many possible outcomes are there. Obviously there are 6 sections here, so right here 6 of them, so my answer here for A would be 6 possible outcomes. B, in how many ways can spinning red occur? There are 3 of them, so you would say 3. And in how many ways can spinning not purple occur? What are the favorable outcomes of spinning not purple? Excuse me. Well, first of all, the first question: how many ways can spinning not purple occur? There are 5 of those here, so we would say 5. What are the favorable outcomes of spinning not purple? We would actually write red 3 times because there are 3 reds, and then there is also a blue and also a green. So those are the 5 favorable outcomes of spinning not purple. So that's basically what this section is about. Is just deciding your outcomes of events. What are your possible things that can happen whenever you do some of these things. Alright, this is your practice problem. It says you spin the spinner shown in example 2. That was from the last slide. You might have to go back and look at that picture. And you're asked 3 questions about that spinner with the colors. So give that a shot, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.